So without further ado,
Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome.
Without further ado, hello and welcome. The first word is exacerbate, implore, mediate, escort, adamant.
exacerbated, instigated.
Let us start. The first word is exacerbate. It's a verb. Exacerbation, it's a noun, which means to make a bad situation worse. The example is, the recession has exacerbated this problem. The recession has exacerbated this problem. Let us move to the questions. Has the recession exacerbated the problem? Yes, it has. The recession has exacerbated the problem. What has exacerbated the problem? Of course, what? The recession. The recession has exacerbated the problem. The recession has exacerbated what? The recession has exacerbated the problem.
Implore you.
I implore you, try.
Let us move to the next word, which is implore. Implore, it's a verb, which means to beg. For example, Ali implored her and said, do not go. Ali implored her and said, do not go. Let us move to the questions. What did Ali do? What did Ali do? Ali implored her and said, do not go. Who implored her? Who begged her? Who implored her? Ali, of course. Ali implored her and said, do not go. Did Ali implore her and said, go? No, he didn't do that. He implored her and said, do not go. He didn't say go. He said, don't go.
Do you mean mediator?
Let us move to the next word, which is mediate. Mediation. It's a noun. Mediate, it's a verb. Mediate, which means to try to end a quarrel between two people. For example, the court was set up to mediate in civil disputes. The court was set up to mediate in civil disputes. Let us move to the questions. The court was set up to what? Of course, to mediate in civil disputes. Was the court set up to mediate in civil disputes? Yes, of course. The court was set up to mediate in civil disputes. Was the hospital set up to mediate in civil disputes? No, it wasn't the hospital. The court was set up to mediate in civil disputes.
Yes, you shall escort the escort.
You're an escort.
Escort, it's a verb. Escort, also it's a noun. For example, which means to take someone somewhere. Escort. The shipment was escorted by guards. Let us move to the questions. Who was escorted by guards? Yes, the shipment was escorted by guards. Was the shipment escorted by guards? Yes, it was. The shipment was escorted by guards. Was the money escorted by guards? No, it wasn't the money. The shipment was escorted by guards. Let us move to the last word, which is adamant, which means determined not to change your opinion. Adamant. Let us move to the example. She begged me to change my mind, but I remained adamant. Let us move to the questions. I'll try to ask you. You should try to answer the questions. What did she do to me? She begged me. She begged me to what? to change my mind. But what did I do? I remained adamant. Did she beg me to change my mind? Yes, of course, she begged me to change my mind. But, of course, I remained adamant. Did I change my mind? No, I didn't change my mind. I remained adamant. I remained what? I remained adamant.
Thanks for listening.